friends, I'm Hazel and this is my channel, the Israelite Woman's Homestead. Welcome to my channel. So, on this video, we will be talking about some ways on how to succeed in your business, how to be successful in your business. So this is what we will be talking about in this video. And these are proven facts that will actually lead you to a successful business. So let's talk about that because I know all of you want to have a successful business. So let's get right into it. So I am a soap maker. I make soap, body products. We grow all our stuff on our farm. I make soap, body products, shampoos, conditioners, and all those good stuff. Our things are all natural and all organic. And the botanicals, plant matter, and those flowers and additives that goes into our soaps and body products are grown on our farm. Anything that we cannot grow, we buy locally from farmers. So let's talk about how we can actually do this. Yeah, how we can really have a business like this and it's extremely successful. So point number one, my grandmother always say, the early bird catches the worm. Yes, that's a saying that I grew up with, and it's a saying that I keep in my head every single day. And you know why she says that? It's because you need to put your best foot forward and get there as early as possible so you can get what you want before the masses and the crowd get over there, so you can get the best. Okay? That's what it means, right? There's things that are out there that you're gonna get, that you're gonna know, that you're gonna achieve if you get there early before the crowd. You're gonna be number one in line. That's it. So this is one of my motto. So the first point I want to make is how to make your business successful is waking up early in the morning. Yeah, you need to wake up early in the morning. When you wake up early, it helps you to start your day. Your brain is alert and full of ideas, and your brain is ready to work and to execute all those ideas. So when I say early, you need to wake up between 4 and 6 o'clock. Okay, this kind of early that I mean. Anytime between there, it's good time. Successful business person who have successful businesses wake up during that time. And you know why they wake up during that time? Nobody's up. Everything is quiet. Their brain is a lot like firing, and they can get all the ideas out and they can get that work that they want to do quickly, quietly, and efficiently. While everybody else is snoring in bed. Okay, so if you're successful, you need to get up at that time. Not 9 o'clock, not 10 o'clock, not 11 o'clock. You need to wake up between those hours and start to work. Waking up early also is a way of self-discipline. So why you want to do that? Why you want to have self-discipline? Well, you have a business, right? And for you to run your business properly, you need discipline. You need self-discipline. You know what? If you don't have self-discipline, you're going to say, today I don't feel like doing that. You're going to procrastinate, and things are not going to get done. But just the fact that you wake up at 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning when that alarm goes off and you get up and you're ready to go, this self-discipline is going to trickle through all the other parts of your business. So you're gonna get your finances in place. You're gonna pay your employees on time if you have any employees. You are going to make your product on time. You're gonna get the right material. You're gonna do research. All that kind of stuff is just gonna be like You're going to be well disciplined. You're going to make schedules. You're going to plan things. You're not going to be behind on stuff because you have that self discipline. And this is what waking up early in the morning causes. It gives you that self discipline. All right, let's move on to point number two. Point number two is dedication. You need to dedicate yourself to this business that you're running. You need to give yourself a time frame. So, for example, you may say, okay, I give myself 1 year to get this business up and running. And you need to dedicate your time working on this business. Every single day you get up, you go in your office and you work on this business. Dedication. Don't be like, oh, today you're gonna work on business, tomorrow you're gonna do something else, the next day you're not gonna work on it, you're gonna do something else, and you're gonna come back to it. This is not dedication. This business is not going to go anywhere if you do that stuff. Like you wanna lose weight? Well, you gotta actually get up and exercise if you want to lose weight. This is dedication. Every single day you got to get up and exercise, eat the right food, then you're going to lose weight. You can't say, okay, today I don't feel like exercising, tomorrow I'm going to exercise, next week, oh, I'm going to exercise next week. No, this is not dedication. You're not going to lose a single pound and you're going to be in the same place where you started. So this is what dedication is all about. Point number three, work. Now, many of you want businesses, but you don't want to do the hard work. And when I say hard work, I don't mean like you do 30 minutes of work. This is not hard work, okay? Hard work is a length of time doing that thing, okay? You're tired doing that stuff, but you have to do it because if you don't do it, it's gonna make or break what you're trying to achieve. So you have to be day in and day out, really, really working hard on that thing. So when we talk about hard work also, like hard work is like it's not just like 9 to 5. You work in a 9 to 5 job and that's hard work. Hard work is more than 9 to 5. Like regular people are gonna put in 8 hours a day going to work. When you want to grow your business, you want to be putting 10, 20 hours, even more. Not 20 hours, but you're going to be putting in like 13, 15 hours in your business because you working really hard to start up this business, to launch this business, or to bring the business where you want it to be. So this is real hard work. And a good example I'll give you guys is we moved here about a year and almost a year and a half. We moved to this farm because our business is growing and we need the space to grow our botanicals, our flowers, our plant materials, our medicinal herbs that we put in our plant, not in our plant, that we put into our products. And when I moved here, it took a lot of hard work and tears and sacrifice. Because you know what? I had to transplant all these plants from my previous home, bring them here and plant them, find the right spot, decide, I'm going to put them here for now because I don't have time. When we moved here, it was getting cold, it was fall, and I had to protect them, put them in deep pots, transplant some of them, cover them, protect them. It's like a lot of work. I have to be going back and forth, transporting plants, getting compost, getting manure, making sure I secure them, building a greenhouse, putting them inside there, keeping them warm. So it was such a lot of work. And then the following spring, I had to take them out, transplant them, trying to make sure I keep my botanicals. I save my flowers, especially my roses. I lost some of them. It's so devastating. But this was hard work. You know what I mean? So it was not easy because I need these plants so that I can continue with my business. These are my additives for my soaps and my body products. And I need to do this work so I can establish these plants so that I can get them going and then I can use them once they grow into my product. And it was not easy. It was hard work. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm talking about when I talk about hard work, you know. They're pushing the wheelbarrow, you know, day in and day out, shoveling stuff, planting, digging, you know, babying these things. If I know it's gonna get cold, I have to go cover them, make sure there's no frost on them. Like, it's a lot. So this is what I'm talking about, hard work. You know, some of you want to have a business, but you just don't want to put the hard work in. Well, sorry, baby, this business is not going anywhere if you're not gonna put in all this hard work and sacrifice into the business. Point number 4, customer service. Now, once you have this business up, you need to have excellent customer service. When I say excellent, I mean excellent customer service. Okay, when somebody calls you and they say they have a problem with your product, you need to fix that problem. If somebody say I didn't get my product, you need to go back into your systems and see when the product was shipped, if it was shipped, if it got there, and you need to fix that problem. All right, and help that person. And by doing that, you're going to keep a customer. And this is what going to give your business good reviews. And people are going to say, you know what, I had a problem and they fixed my problem. And they're going to recommend people to you. And you're going to get more customers or clients coming back to your business because you provide an excellent customer service. Nobody likes to buy something and it's broken, or they didn't receive it, or they buy something and it's not working, you know. So nobody wants that. You buy a skincare product, you want to get there on time. You buy a service or whatever it is, like, you know, it could be a piece of equipment. You want it to work and do what it says. And when you contact the manufacturer or the buyer, I mean the seller of the product, they're like, either they don't answer, or they're not solving your problem, or they say you can't get your money back, you know, some kind of stuff like that. Like, you have to have excellent customer service, and you need to satisfy your customer. That is very, very important, because this customer is going to come back once you satisfy them. Point number 5, you need to listen to your customer. When I say listen, I mean actively listen to what the customer have to say. For example, I sell soaps and body products, and sometimes people buy products from me and they say, you know what, oh, I love this product, it's amazing, but the only thing I don't like the smell of the product. I'm like, okay, what scent do you like? Oh, I like rose scent, or I like a lavender scent, or stuff like that. Okay, we make custom products, so I can customize you a product. It will be a little bit more expensive, but it's okay. The customer have a choice now to say, okay, you know what, I don't like the smell, but the product work, I'll keep it, because maybe I can't pay that extra price for the product. You know what I mean? Or I can say, you know what, I know you like that product, but I have another product that smells like lemongrass. Maybe you would like lemongrass. I'll say, okay, I'll send this to you. I'll send a sample to the person. Or maybe I'll give them a full product. That would not hurt my business, giving 1 or 2% a full product. It doesn't hurt my business, because if you calculate the business properly, all these things are going to be factored in your profits. You're not really going to be losing anything, right? So I can afford to do that, because when I structured my business, I structured in a way that I can do that. And that's something I can talk about in a later video. So that's what you do. You make the customer happy. The customer get the second product that you recommend to them. They say, oh, you know what, I prefer this product better. There, you keep your customer. But if you were saying like, oh, this person just like to complain, you know, whatever, you know, and you didn't like solve the problem for that customer or that client, you lost the customer or you lost the client, right? And that's less money cha-ching in your pocket, because you didn't listen actively to your customer. Point number 6, provide people with a service that they actually want and they actually need. This is going to make your business very successful. If you know people love a certain stationery and they buy it to stick on the fridge, to do schedules and stuff for homeschooling or for office or something like that, make stuff like that people are going to buy. Stop making products or having things that nobody is really interested in. You're just going into a business because you think this business is, oh, people are making money, so I am going to go into that kind of business. No, actually provide a service that people need and want. Okay, I make soap and body product. People want things that are all natural. They love things that are homegrown, that are local, that doesn't have chemicals, that is non-toxic, and is authentic. So this is what I make. People want it. My product sells. Plain and simple. If you do that, your business is going to be up there. Plain and simple. Point number 7 is be honest with people. Be genuine with them. Try to relate to people so that they can feel like they are a person and not just another number in your business. Somebody, I had a daycare center before and I had clients, and they would ask me questions which are non daycare related. Now, I could just say, listen, this is a daycare center. I am not a counselor or something like that. But this is not the right approach. I want to keep these people coming back to my daycare. So, for example, I have a client who asked me, they're struggling financially. How can they keep their finances, in a manageable way so that they can able to do all the stuff that they're doing? This is not my business, right? This is their problem. I can say, okay, well, you can go hire somebody to do that for you. No, but she's my client and I have the expertise in that, even if I'm not offering that service. So I said, how about you come in an hour when the kids are sleeping, whatever, and I'll, give you some expertise ideas on how you can do stuff, right? So she comes in, I talk to her, I say XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you know what happens? Her child stays in my daycare. Her finances improve. And she recommends other people for my daycare. You understand? So these are things that you want to do. I'm not saying that every Tom, Dick, and Harry that you're going to be giving advice for free. But you have to choose who you're going to give advice to and, who you're going to relate to. Because when you are a relatable person, and you treat people like an actual person and a human being, people are more likely to buy things from you or continue with the service that you're providing and things like that, because you don't feel that you're better than them and you're above them because you have a business, but they see you as, what, I can depend on this person to provide a service for me, and this person will give me an honest service, and they don't think like they're just taking my money. So that's very, very important when you have a business. Honesty with your client and relating to them as a person, showing them that you're real. That will definitely keep people coming back for more and more things in your business or whatever service you are providing for them. Point number 8, I think we are. Yes. So point number 8 is, once you have your business established and your business is going, ask for advice. Ask for advice from people who have similar business, or maybe they don't even have similar business, but there's things in your business that you want to, do better. And you can ask them, how did you do that? Help me out with this thing. And many people are very genuine and they would give you free advice. But if somebody's going to give you free advice, that's okay. Sometimes people are going to ask you to pay for advice. And if you think it's worth it for you, then go ahead and pay for it, because this is going to be valuable for you and it's going to work out to your interest in the long run. So do that, because everything in the business, you can't learn it on your own. Sometimes you need people to help you along the way. And this is a very, very important factor in a business. Now, I'm going to give myself as an example. Now, I grew up in the Caribbean and I learned about herbs since I was a small child. I've been practicing herbalism since I was a little kid. Every herb in my yard, on our farm where we lived, in our gardens, on the lands that we own, I know what they were for, and we use it for teas, for healing on the skin, for hair oils, for anything body related or for healing, we use it. So I've been practicing that for a long, long time. So in that sense, I really don't think that I need people to help me in that sense, because I have the knowledge. I've over like all my life, I've been doing that. You know what I mean? And I've learned from my grandmother, I've learned from my family members, I've learned from people in my village, from books, from so many things, from all kinds of stuff. But if you want to have a business and you're not going to something like herbalism that you're not familiar with, but you're going to something else like cosmetics, and this is something that you're just trying to learn about, and you don't have the expertise, you don't have the experience, nobody taught you, you really need to be careful how you go about like formulating stuff. It's not like you're just gonna be mixing some kind of oil with some herbs or something. If you decide to make certain formulations, you need to know, okay, hey, if you mix this with that, a chemical reaction is gonna happen, and this is the result here that you're gonna become. Some things, if you mix them together, it can cause a problem. Something, if you don't mix them together, you're not gonna get the result that you want. So this is something that you need to do proper research on. So that's something you're gonna have to look into more. And that is where you need people to help you when it comes to these things, like taking a course or working alongside somebody who have the experience and expertise, because God forbid you make something and you sell it out there and it cause a very adverse effect on somebody. So what I'm saying is, talk to somebody who's running a business, and the business that you want to run, make sure you know what you're doing before you endeavor or start or branch off to do that thing if you don't have any experience or expertise. Now, you can watch YouTube all what you want. YouTube is great, but some things on YouTube is not factual, and a lot of people on YouTube do not know what they're doing. They are just repeating what somebody else is saying, and it's really not something factual that they practice or do. Not all YouTubers, but a lot of them are doing that. And sometimes it's even kind of hard to find out who are the real people and the fake people unless you actually see them do a specific thing in front of your eyes from beginning to end. So this is my advice when it comes to like asking people for help. Point number 9, you actually need to take some courses depending on what sort of business you are going to. Like if you want to be a blogger, if you want to do certain cosmetics which deal with certain formulations, if you want to go into like medicines like tinctures and stuff that people are going to ingest, you really need to, you know, you really need to take some courses on that, because if you don't know your herbs, like you don't want to be making tinctures and selling that to people. If you don't know your herbs, you're just looking on YouTube and someone may tell you, oh, okay, use burdocks, use burdock to put on your eye. God forbid you put burdock on your eye. Something wrong with your eye, because burdock is not for your eye. You understand? So things like that, you need to take a course before you jump into things. And I'd advise people, take courses and stuff that are easy for you, things that are easy to follow, things that you're passionate about, and things that is very easy to do. And then from that specific thing, you can branch up to something that is even much easier than the thing that you start with. So this is what I'm talking when I say take a course. And you don't have to take an expensive course. You can take something small and simple and work your way up, right? Many people like they invest into this $400 course or $500 course. You're just starting a business. Why in the world would you want to do that? So just try to do things that are doable and things that you can manage when I say take a course. And even when your business is established and you're making money, you should be taking some kind of course in some kind of thing, like maybe accounting. It may not be like formulations or something like that, but it could be like accounting if you want to be more like in depth is what your accountant is doing. Or maybe it might be designing, so you want to like design more fancier labels for your products or something like that. You courses are so important. Point number 9 is reading books. Now, books are so important. You know what I mean? You can read books and find information in those books, and most of those books, like you can actually try recipes if you're doing cosmetics. Like even if you're going into like clothing or something like that, like you can even like learn to make skirts and stuff, things like that from those books, because it gives you a way to practice what you want, and then you can say, well, oh, I don't like that, so books are really great to learn things from. And then you can say what you can kind of give you an idea whether you like that stuff and if you want to follow through with it or you want to take another path. So I really love books, and I read a lot of books, tons and tons and tons of books. when you read books and you learn certain things, you can also go pull up journal articles in the library, and then you can see basically things that are like scientific study that was done on certain stuff. So you know, okay, hey, this is a fact or this is a fiction. So that's where books come in. And I know many people read books and they don't really go read like journal articles or scientific articles, but I advise you guys to do that because you'll have like a greater understanding of things, and you'll feel more confident because you know, hey, I read that in a book, but when you see that these things are actually studied upon people, then you know, okay, hey, this works or this does not work. So that's the kind of, how I'll say, the tail end after reading a book to give you some confidence in whatever you try. So guys, these are my 10 points, and that's basically the 10 things that I want you to talk about, and this is definitely going to bring you success in your business. And I want to tell you guys that keep learning. When the more you learn, the more you improve yourself, and the more you take your business to a next level. Now, knowledge is power. Okay? You learn more, you're able to make better decisions, and you're able to execute things as you gain more knowledge. So when you're trying to run a business, or if you have a business, right, you need to have lots of knowledge up there and use that knowledge to push you forward to the direction where you want to go as an individual and with your business. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back time and time again to watch my video. I really, really appreciate you guys and all my subscribers. Woohoo! Thank you so much. And I'll be making lots of videos concerning business, because I know you guys are so interested in business and how to be successful, how to get your business off the ground and stuff like that. So if you want me to talk about anything like how to get your business off the ground, like monetary wise and stuff like that, I can do a video on that. And I hope this video was very helpful to you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to thumbs up and subscribe. Ciao.